So we have our first rematch of the series, I think. It's Gukesh Jones. We saw Jones winning against Gukesh here with this nice game here by Jones, this exchange Slav stuff. And at that time, Gukesh, it's have gone a few years. So now, of course, Gukesh is way too good to play against Jones, of course. But I wanted to show this game because I think he plays very, very interesting and a good game here, Gukesh. They're playing in Spanish team championship in the epic town of Linares, which has had many very strong tournaments, but now it's the Spanish team championship that they have here in, and it's still 2022. So they are playing Greenfield Indian here. And this is definitely theory. Greenfield is very, very theoretical. And this b6 bishop b7 is known as like always a good plan for black in the Greenfield. Like I also tried to play some Greenfield and I can't remember all the move orders anymore, so I'm just doing like b6 bishop b7 like against everything. It's working quite okay. So classical way to play here for black. When white does this one, black wants to start opening the center here. But the computer didn't like this f5 very much. Something that's often good is maybe bishop here, and then maybe either takes or maybe e5 and then like put a blockading knight. Nimzowitsch, he loved his blockading knights here on d6, blockading a passer here. So, but Gawain Jones tried to open the center, but the computer doesn't like that so much. So yeah, computer likes white here for some reason. I was a bit unsure about this bishop. I don't know if this bishop h6 was correct really. Yeah, hard to say. I am not so good at that. I tried to play Greenfield, but it's just such a complicated opening. So here he needed to blockade here. That's why I don't really like opening this early before you have before you're ready to, like here if black could just put this knight here on d6 it would have been fine, but now there are like tactical problems here sometimes. So best only move here was queen d6 apparently. Let's also get the analysis here. Maybe it could go here. Maybe here. Maybe this one to not allow this one. I see. Because of this he can go here. That's an interesting way to play. Then maybe knight here. Just looking a little bit what the computer thinks here. And he can win the queen. It's often like this queen stuff. Winning the queen is or losing the queen is like tactic for typical play. So white won black's queen here. It was because of this rather strange maneuver, but it worked out great. Interesting stuff actually. But I just wanted to show this game because I think the finish here is quite remarkable, quite a nice finish. So here when he doesn't block, then he basically gives up this pawn here. So he took that one. Computer thinks maybe this was a better try. Maybe here, planning to go here. How is this? Yeah, it is quite a strong pawn here. Very strong pawn here. I don't see any forced win, but it's black's piece. This piece is loose. Interesting queen e1 here to guard f2 and then maybe going in with the knight. Queen h4 also looks great. Yeah, something that doesn't work for black, so he has to go here. Of course, here is a threat, has to defend that. Yeah, it's black is holding on, but it seems like black, the computer thinks white is completely winning here. Like, okay, so you can never like take here because of this check. Then here, I see, and it can't defend. Interesting. But it took here instead, and I think there will be combination here soon by Gukesh, if I remember correctly. Yeah, he got same bishops here, and I wanted to show this game because there is a famous game between Rotlevi and Rubinstein. I don't know if you have seen that one. This checkmate here is exactly the same as the Rotlevi-Rubinstein theme. I might show that game after we have seen how this one finish. I think I remember that game actually. So this is Gukesh's Rubinstein combination. Okay, so it says that white is already winning here. Like if this one, for example, then here take. White is just an exchange up for nothing. So instead he tries this one, and now he makes this, which I think is a beautiful move here. He is sacking his queen here. So basically if you take here, then check, and now he can't take because it's forced checkmate. This is like these Rubinstein bishops here, and if he goes here, then it's check. And he's a queen up. He's a rook up. I mean, that doesn't work. So he can't really take the queen. So instead he takes here first, and still he can't take the queen because it's same ending as in the game, that he can go here. And if you've seen the Rotlevi-Rubinstein game, you know this is exactly how that game ends also. The hit like takes here and it's a checkmate. So only chance was this one apparently. Then there are different ways to win. Maybe easiest just to take here. And like if he goes with the queen here, then it's just a piece down for nothing. So he has to go here, and then it's check. And it's checkmate. Again, Rubinstein bishops here. I think there's some kind of called howitzers after this artillery piece, like it's long shooting artillery piece. So instead, black did this one, and we get the same tactic as before here. Forced mate and rook here, and when it takes this one, it's checkmate. And if you would take like this, it would be made like this. It's going back and forth, and it's something like this, and it's mate. Next move here. Very, very nice game, and it's just like to be able to like win a game like this with exactly the same style as the Rotlevi-Rubinstein game. Let me see, I think I remember that one. I've played through that one so many times. So this starts in this, it starts like this. Wait, so here Rotlevi is white and Rubinstein is black. So this looks like so very even. Like, how can this be the most beautiful chess game ever? It's just such a boring position here from the like Semitage. But let's see what happens quite soon here. So many people haven't seen the opening here, because this game used to be presented here in like this position here. It used to be presented here in this position. When white does this move, black is winning by force here, and we have Gukesh bishops here. So what happened here was that he checked and he went here, I think, and he played knight g4. As we can see, black is winning here. So in the game he played bishop e4. There was no other move. For example, bishop here. It's not good, because queen here. No, this was what he played, right? This was what he played, so we're not gonna do the final variation yet. Like, for example, if you went here, then queen here, h3, and then this beautiful sack here. Take. This one is checkmate. and instead of here, white could have tried h3. Then something like this, for example, could be good. If it goes here, then it's double check here, double threats here. If it takes here, it's forced mate here. And this, no, not this one. Yeah, I think this is not how they used to do it. They used to do this one first, I think. If it's this one first that they used to show. Let me look here. Yeah, if takes, take, and take, and this one is hanging, and if you like prevents it, it's checkmate like this. And if it takes, if you do something else here, for example here, then it's quite similar to the game, I think. Probably saw this line before. Okay, so let's look at the game. In the game, white played bishop here, and he played this one. And white played like this. This is what they played in the game. h3. Then Rubinstein planned to take here. For example, queen here, then you can take like this. And this will also be a checkmate. Like this. And if instead of taking here would take back like this, then it's the line that we have seen before here with this one. And now of course you can't take here because it's this again. What if it takes here, then trade, and this move wins. And if he moves the bishop, it's checkmate. And obviously if he goes here, pairs the checkmate, and this is winning for black, of course, with two bishops. So but these have been very beautiful variation I've been shown, but the best is still to come. He does, he wins exactly like Gukesh did. He played here and he took here. Took the queen, and here is a missing move, rook d2, and he took like that, has to prevent with the queen, and now this move, and checkmate. And it's quite a similar like Gukesh did. In Gukesh game it ended like this, and he took, and this, almost same mate actually. Very nice, impressive stuff by both Rubinstein and Gukesh. So yeah.